So you can get us going, Skrilla.
Get us
Hit
going.
us with a little. It's coming.
Hey, it's your girl RMT checking in to let you know you rocking with the hottest in the motherfucking city, DJ J Skrilla.
Hey, man, let me talk my shit real quick.
Yeah. Scoochie. What's up, babe?
Sessions Entertainment, you know what the fuck going on.
Yellow rims, yellow big booty, yellow bones, yellow lambs, yellow MPs, yellow watch, yellow charm ring chain, yellow living room set, lemonade Gucci shoes for my girl. My I'm sitting on sixes, no 20s in my denim. Your cut is more than knocking because it is a lemon. I like them Georgia peaches, but you look more like a lemon. These sour apple bitter bitches, I'm not fucking with them. I'm truly stupid paid, that's just how I feel today. I'm moving slow cause codeine cereals in my lemonade. I'm standing in the shade and I'm selling lemonade. Since then I pipe the going right off in the A. Lemonade, diamond brush, they put it in your face.
That hour, yes.
Who got the
Shout out
hardest
Gucci.
ad-libs?
Huh?
Who has the hardest ad-libs?
Of all time or just like right now?
We could say last decade.
Last decade.
I say Gucci.
Last decade?
I say Gucci or the Migos. Gucci or the Migos.
Migos, we can mention the Migos. Honorable mention. But I feel like we got to do some research for that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Why you put me on the spot like that?
Yeah.
That's
I put myself on the spot.
Yeah,
You know what I
shit.
mean?
I'm gonna come back. I bet the end of the show I have an answer for you.
I won't. I gotta look that shit up because I
We
didn't
gonna,
know.
we gonna be smacking on them grapes and I'm gonna have an answer for you.
Don't be. That's one. We go one thing for
Nose.
two things for certain, bro.
Do not
Do
smack.
not be smacking. Please don't be smacking.
Hey, if y'all
Oh.
smack, y'all need y'all ass beat at all times.
ASAP.
Oh, you one of them niggas too.
Hell no, I ain't.
Please
man.
don't.
Hey, look, man,
I'm
that
way
is-
done
That
it.
is my number one pet peeve, bro.
Of all fucking time, man.
You smack while you eat, bro. Just get in the other room. I'd rather just eat.
No,
by
I would
myself.
literally get up and walk to another room if I hear you smacking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like that's terrible. Like that's
My
When they-
family thinks it like I'm
They
too
think
serious
that-
with it. Like, no, I
yeah.
should not hear you eating. Like,
man.
that's
My
fine.
dad, he be smacking like I don't know if he just catch me just peep up every time he do it. I just be like, man, I don't even want to be in the same room with you no more.
Right.
Nigga, like
Bro.
my
I'll
OG.
talk to you later.
My OG be doing that shit, bro. When she be, like, we just had the boy yesterday,
Oh, I
bro.
know
She,
this.
bro. I'm
with the
like,
boys, you really ain't got no choice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
it
there's
is
certain
certain-
things that you just gotta, you gotta accept.
Certain things
But-
I might bypass, but
There's
Oh,
some
no.
things
It
that
don't
I just
bother me. Like, if we all eating, it won't bother me. But like, if I'm just sitting here doing nothing, I hear you.
Nah.
even if you
Even if we all
if
eat,
listen,
I
there's,
can't-
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
can't
There's
go.
somebody in particular who, I swear, it's like I look at it as a crime, as bad as it be, bro. I be like, no way you sitting here and can. I know you hear yourself louder than your tape. Like that shit just
Man.
beyond me, bro. It just be too much. I be like, I have to walk away. Like, not even just walk away, bro. It really will fuck up my whole appetite,
I was
bro.
just about to say that. It fucks my appetite.
It will fuck up my
bro.
whole
I'm
appetite,
like,
bro.
bro, why the fuck do you got that much saliva
Talking-
in your mouth
talking
to
about
be
it adds
smacking?
flavor. It's not add flavor, man.
It-
I don't care. Well,
Who
It
the
don't-
fuck said that?
bro, it adds more flavor if you just smack on it a little harder. Like hell no,
Man,
bro.
definitely
This is-
not.
I've never heard that one.
Like, that would take it
I
away.
get the utmost worst excuses for why people smack in my ear. That's ignorant, bro.
Ignorant as
I
fuck.
hate it.
But shit, we
Yeah.
it's sessions, man. We back on.
Hey,
I'm-
man.
Yes.
And then,
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Gotti. Hi.
I'm Nas the Great.
I'm Deja, CEO of Sweet Compulsion.
Let them know one more time.
Deja, CEO of Sweet Compulsion.
Yes, sir. We got some goodies up on the table. I wish
Boy, I
we
know
gonna give
y'all-
y'all a closer look. We're gonna post them on our Instagram. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna post them on our Instagram so y'all can see.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat them, but I know it's not time. So,
Yeah, we gonna have a little.
Skrilla, you know what the fuck going on? We in this motherfucker
I like how you
today.
did that.
What?
How you just did the Skrilla. I like how you did that. That's your little ad lib. How we was just talking about. That's your shit right there.
My little
Skrilla.
alley, bro.
That shit was hard. But yeah, man, we got Sweet Compulsion in here. We got Deja in the building. We about to basically just get straight into it. You know what I'm saying? So just tell us who you are and where you from.
Okay, my name is Deja Parker, CEO of Sweet Compulsion. I'm from Indiana, born, raised in Indiana. Graduated from Fishers High School. And then I went to Aveda to become a natural hair specialist, licensed to do it. And while I was at Aveda, I couldn't get a job because how my school schedule was, nobody would hire me. So I was like, dang, I gotta make some money. Like, I can't just be sitting around not doing nothing. So I seen candy grapes was popular in Atlanta, and I brought it here because I've never seen it in Indiana. So I was like, why not try it out?
So-
and it was a success, and now I've led on to many other things.
That's what's up. That's
Candy
what's up.
grapes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. These look phenomenal.
Never
they are
heard of them
good.
until
I do
today.
want to try them,
It-
but
Oh, go ahead, Skrilla.
nah, you good.
No, I was just about to say, it's another thing, like, but instead of using how you use Jolly Ranchers, like in Chicago, at like Harrah's, they got the ones with the peanuts in them.
Whoa,
They
I
got
didn't
Oh
even
yeah,
see-
those are taffy grapes.
Taffy grapes, yeah.
Yeah, I do those too, but apparently, like a lot of people in Indiana don't want them. Like I post them, but they don't want them.
I
I'm
think
like,
it's a nap thing.
I didn't even peep that they had Jolly Ranchers on them.
yeah, I do other ones too,
Wow.
like lemon heads, nerds. I did pop rocks.
The
Yeah.
Pop Rocks probably go crazy.
Yeah.
So where'd you get your name from, Sweet Compulsion, though? Because it sounds very sensational. I'm not even the type. I don't eat desserts. I eat a lot of candy, but I don't eat desserts. So that's the name off top just caught me because it sounds sensational. It sounds like some shit that that you can vibe out to. You feel me?
Well, my mom helped me come up with the compulsion part. I just did sweets because that's what I'm doing is sweets.
Mm-hmm.
But compulsion, we looked up another word for addicting, and that's what compulsion came up. That's what it meant now. I mean, back then, but now I don't like pulled up something else, but I'm still keeping it.
So what else did you pull up?
It pulled up like, I forget what the definition was, but it wasn't addicting. It was like something else, but
That's okay. We're gonna change
shit, we-
it. Add it to
that's
the
what it
Urban
was when I
Add it to the
came
Urban
out with it. So that's what we're
Dictionary.
sticking with.
All right, we definitely gonna add it to the urban.
Hey, it got a
Dictionary.
good ring to it. So
Oh, it really
Yeah.
do, bro.
yeah.
So do you want to explain to them exactly what you have? I mean, we see it, but this was wow.
Okay, so
Nigga
this
Jabbar
is
lost the
banana
words.
pudding. I've been making this banana pudding since I was like 10 years old. So, yeah. And then these are the strawberry crunch cheesecake bites. So it's a strawberry dipped in chocolate and then dipped in, I call it strawberry crunch, but it's also known as strawberry shortcake. And then I fill it up with quick cheesecake, basically, and then I dip it inside of the topping. Originally, I had just regular cheesecake bites, but then chocolate-covered ones came popular, so that's why I started doing it. And then I have the candy grapes. These are also called crack grapes. Like, if you look it up on Instagram, they're known by crack grapes because that's the lady in Atlanta, that's what she called them because they're so addicting. Like, you know when you sit down, you eat grapes, and you just keep eating them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Something-
why
yeah.
she called them, like, crack grapes because it's like crack. Like, you always want more and more and more.
So you dead ass could sit there and just keep eating them.
Yeah.
Nah, like real shit, bro.
They look.
I know, bro, because I know you told me about them. That's what I was looking forward to.
Like real
I've
shit,
been on.
He's so
I've been
serious.
itching.
I'm not playing. Like,
I'm a candy fiend, bro. So I do like.
so I feel like that, like just not even you eating it, Chet. I feel like the candy grapes is gonna be your favorite, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I can
Because
feel
I'm a
that.
candy person, too. Like, I'll get a bag of candy and eat it in, like, 10 minutes. It's not healthy.
Sounds
Like, not
That's some
familiar.
healthy.
Skrilla shit.
Sounds very
Definitely.
familiar.
That's some Skrilla
I
shit.
can't even do that no more. My teeth start getting.
Yeah.
My teeth start to hurt. It's a shame.
It is.
It's a damn shame.
I had to lay up off of it.
But yeah, I get my little chance every once in a while. So today's gonna be my day. For sure.
Definitely.
Definitely.
But before, like, you know how you said you were did hair or whatever. So how is that coming about for you? Like, besides you being Sweet Compulsion CEO of it and stuff, like, how's the hair thing coming along?
Hair is doing really, really great. I only specialize in doing curly hair. A lot of, like, my family members looked at me kind of crazy when I said I was going to school to do curly hair. It was like, how you going to make money off of that? But it's, like, really, really a thing now. Like, natural hair wasn't always popular, but now it is. And, I mean, I'm doing good with it. I just switched to a different salon. At first, I was with Share Behind the Chair, but I decided to go to Curly Coils, and it's going good.
So could you explain what exactly doing curly hair is? Because I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay,
Just
so
curly hair.
you know how you see a lady and she just has her curls out.
Right.
So that's basically what I do. Like, I just help bring her curls to life.
Oh,
basically.
Natural hair.
Don't judge my hair right now. I'm getting it done after
No
this.
judgment. Actually, like it looks full.
Yeah.
I
But it
don't know.
could be better.
I kind of know a little bit about natural hairstyles just because a lot of women that I'm around tend to use products and things to maintain their natural hair. But like I said, it wasn't really popular back. Like I know coming out of high school, it wasn't popular. I didn't really start seeing like women promote, like not promote, but just brand themselves off their natural hair until I got to college. And then it came with like, I know there's levels to it. There's like letters and number 4C, 4B. What is it? Like I know there's levels to natural hair. I just don't know. You want to go ahead and break that down? Because I want to know.
It's a number spectrum. It's like 1 is the loosest, 2 is wavy, 3 is coily, and then 4 is tighter textured. So some people will say like I'm a 3C, 4A.
And then 3 is
coily, and then like the letters in it like represent like what type of it's really confusing. I don't go by it just because everybody has multiple different patterns in their head. Like back here I'm probably a 4, up here I'm a 3. So I don't really go by it because by the end of it we'll have a whole algebra equation. So I just go by coily, kinky, curly, wavy.
So
keep
like,
it real.
So like basically like if you like how you said it's different stages like your hair, like different curl patterns or whatever. So basically it's like where you do like, so you do the most like up here, like is it because like I don't know where I'm trying to go with this
for
shit,
me like it's tighter back here because that's just like how my texture is, but up here it's a lot looser because I'm always pulling it up, stretching it and stuff. So these are a lot looser than what it's supposed to be.
That's what I was trying to get at. I did not know how I was going to put that shit into words, honestly.
If my mama watching this, you need to check all of that out for my sister. We don't never know what we're going to do with her hair, so.
Definitely follow me, Deja Novu Hair on Instagram. DejaNovuhair.
We going to get on that.
We going to make sure we have it right here. That's always.
Sister.
Yes.
So it seems like you got a lot underneath your belt. You have almost 2 separate businesses that can, of course, go together because, again, that's something that you could use as to promote in your salon and things like that if that's something you're interested in. But how long have you been doing hair for?
I graduated back in February. I started school January of 2018. I started hair school January 2018.
And where did your passion for hair actually come about?
It's the only thing that clicked for me. When I was in school, math didn't click. English was pretty easy, but like there was nothing in college that I wanted to go do because just not interested in me. I was forced to learn how to do my own hair because my mom didn't know how. My grandmother was a hairstylist, so my mom never had to do her hair, and she cut all of it off at 18. So when my grandmother wouldn't do my hair, I had to figure it out. And then I had a little sister, and I had to do her hair. So it just all was what I knew, so I went and did it.
That makes sense. Shit.
So you promote natural hair?
Yes.
It's just,
I don't do sew-ins. I don't do braids. I don't have the patience for braids, so I don't do it.
So what is your perception on not natural hair, but let's say perms and chemicals to use to straighten the natural curls?
I'm not going to judge anybody's lifestyle. If perms are what's easy for you, if you feel like you get a longer wear when you have perms, then go for the perm. But me personally, I like how my natural hair looks on me. I stopped getting perms when I was in 8th grade, and then I just went natural. But, I mean, if perms are your thing, sew-ins are your thing, braids are your thing, I get braids here and there, then go for it. But me personally, I just like to promote natural hair, healthy natural hair.
So what are some products that you would say, because there are some people that are going to be watching this, what are some products that you would say or that would encourage people to use that would enhance their natural curls and that would bring them more to life? Because I know a lot of these products do have a lot of chemicals in them. Some of them don't have natural substances.
Even natural products have a lot of bad chemicals for your hair that you shouldn't be using.
That ultimately is portrayed to the public as something that's useful and beneficial, but scientifically proven it's not. So what are some products that you would encourage the public to use?
So I work at Curly Coils, and we use Inner Sense Organic, and we use Trepadora, and we also use, we just use those 2 products. Those are what I recommend because I know they're all natural organic products, and I know it's really good for your hair, and that's what I recommend. All the products that's like you go in CVS or Walmart and you see, they don't have the best things in them, or they have like a lot of oils in them, and that's just blocking your hair cuticles. So it's not allowing your hair to be at the potential that it needs to be. So I don't recommend any type of product that's like $8. There are some good ones that's like $8, but you shouldn't use it on your hair all the time.
Okay.
Like growing up, we're taught that you're supposed to put oils in your hair, but no, because if you think about it, water and oil doesn't mix.
They don't.
So if I'm putting all this oil in my hair and now I want to put some water in it, because water is going to be the most moisturizing for your hair, it won't come in because oil is blocking it from coming in.
I also hear though that water tends to break off your hair though.
Yeah,
So
if you like wet it too much.
yeah, like is that a myth?
I feel like it's a myth. I've never heard it,
You've
but
never
I mean,
because
natural hair is always changing. So
because I know that for us, well, for me, I don't wash my hair that often.
Mm-hmm.
One, because I hate it; it's high maintenance. But I also know that I was told that a lot of people, what?
You should have seen the way Wyatt looked up, man.
they might say it's bad because
Yeah.
it's taking a lot of. It's not.
Nonetheless, it's gonna be clean.
I tried to do locks, but it was during quarantine. I was looking homeless. I was like, nah, I gotta comb these
Yeah, the
out.
ugly stage is real. Ugly
Yeah.
stage is real.
Hope you ready, nigga.
Yeah.
Hope you ready, bro.
The ugly stage is real, bro.
I'm on the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
better
can
get
walk
one of
around.
them dread lace fronts.
Oh yeah, on your Fetty Wap shit.
I refuse, bro. I'm gonna just have to go through it. Mr. Unprofessional, man. Look at you.
On your phone,
On
man.
his phone, man. Look at him.
I'm professional.
Hey, that was safe.
We have guests.
Golly, boy.
My bad.
Dinner on him.
So, jumping back to those products, though, because you said a lot of things that I'm familiar with, that a lot of people that would, well, I'm unfamiliar with, and a lot of people would be unfamiliar with those too. There are certain products that do certain things to your hair. What do those products do? Can you explain exactly their effects of their products?
So it all ranges. You have curling creams. Curling creams definitely help define the curls, but they don't help them stay. You have curling gels, which help the curls stay because it's a gel, so it's holding it in place. But you also have gels that's not good for your hair, like Eco.
I hear
isn't
that.
good for your
I
hair.
hear that is one of the worst ones.
It's not the worst, but it's not the best that you should be putting in your hair. My boss still gets on me because I still use it because I like how it lays my hair down, but I don't put it all throughout my hair, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, we use Intersense and Trepadora gels. It's just the best product. Trepadora's from Britain, so she goes out her way to bring it in because she knows it's a very healthy gel for your hair. Intersense Organic Beauty. I believe it's black owned. I still have to look into it, but I believe, she told me it was black owned. So that's another reason why we support it. And it's just organic. You don't have to use a lot of product. You use mostly water, and it helps your curls stay in.
I definitely need some shit, like more shit for my waves because this quarantine fucked me all up. I had to damn near start over. So
Yeah.
is it like basically the products that you just named? Could I use it for my hair too?
Yeah, they have different creams and stuff, but we don't really use the creams because we want our clients' hair to stay. But we do have creams that you can buy for your hair. Definitely have shampoos. You should be detoxing your hair at least once a month to get all those, because y'all do a lot of applying products and brushing it in your hair all the time. So you should be detoxing at least once a month, a good detox to just help refresh
y'all
it.
disgusting. When I had my butters, I never put that goofiness in my head.
what
Just
good-
naturally just did it, bro.
That's what I did, bro. What are you talking about? But I ain't gonna lie, I do be putting argan. Is it called
Argan oil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do put. That's not good for my hair.
See,
I never really use any of those. I kind of stick before I started doing hair. I kind of just stuck to like Texture ID and stuff like that. So I don't really know much about a lot of products. I just know if you read the back of it and you see a lot of oils, don't put it in your hair.
All right.
Like the products that we have, it has a couple oils in it, but it's not like oil overload. So it's not terrible for your hair.
okay, so since I'm about to go through this ugly stage, how about this hair growth type of thing? What should I do for this little journey that I'm about to go through? Like,
Just taking care of it, washing it. You
yeah,
got a clean scalp. You got
shit.
I don't
hair
know,
growth.
man.
Yeah, I'm talking about like is there any products that you would recommend to like?
I guess a good scalp. I like Scalp Wellness by Malibu C. It's a exfoliant for your scalp. It makes sure it's getting all the buildup off your hair, off your scalp and stuff. I don't really know too much about locks, so I can't really offer a lot of
I'm
tips.
gonna be going to you, Skrilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I really only so prior to this last time I just got my hair done, I usually only get my hair done once every 2 months. In between times, I do not wash it because I really don't be needing to. Like, it don't stink. It's easily maintained. For the most part, it'd be cool. But I did hear that dirt makes your hair grow, and sometimes I do see that as
And that's
being
what I
effective
heard.
because
I've never
going
heard
2
that.
months without nothing in my hair, I'm talking about no water, no soap other than sweat and dirt, my hair tends to grow at least an inch. Like it does grow.
Damn.
Yeah.
It does grow a lot.
It does
Course,
help it
I've never
grow,
heard
but for me, it's moisture over length for me.
Yeah, and that's a thing
Because
too.
locks is a whole different journey. Like,
Right.
And it's
do y'all
hard to
put
moisturize.
conditioner in it.
I do. I condition it. I have to. It takes a whole bottle of shampoo and a whole bottle of
Do you know
conditioner.
who Terry Baptiste is? He told me something. If I can recall, he told me like locks don't need conditioner or something like conditioner.
I do because I don't like that prickling shit on my scalp. That shit hurt. I don't fuck with like it's certain shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's certain shit that I just be like, man, go on with all that. Yeah, I don't really like getting my hair done either. So that's why I do use conditioner because again, it softens.
Yeah, it
It
softens the
softens
hair.
the
helps
hair. It
it.
makes it easier. So I'm assuming that it'd be easier to part and things like that. So that's why I use it. I do
Yeah.
encourage people to use it, but I would say for my locks, I only wash them once every 2 months. Now I'm starting to, since they're getting a little longer, and because it's summer, I'm gonna go like once every month and a half. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, locks are different because with curls, you
Yeah.
should be washing it at least once a week.
Right.
yeah, and that I do know because I know everybody who does have curls who obviously don't
Yeah.
use styles do wash their hair at least once a week. So
Yeah.
is this your natural hair color?
No.
You dyed it,
Yeah.
right? And that is another thing too, because I know that a lot of people who are interested in having natural styles probably are not a fan of necessarily their natural hair color.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips or anything that you would like to give to the public in terms of dyeing your natural hair and still maintaining your natural curls? Because I do know those chemicals do fuck up your curls.
Yeah.
Sometimes it breaks them off. It does sometimes cause to be dry, things like that. Do you have any products or anything that you would encourage them to use for anybody who wants to dye their hair?
I say if you want to color your hair, then you should go to somebody who specializes in curly hair.
Okay.
Because I run into people who go to people that don't specialize in curls, and the curls are messed up because they're not putting like Olaplex in there. Olaplex is the bond stripping line, so if they're not putting that in there, it's breaking down the bonds in your hair, and that's messing your curls up. So I would recommend going to a natural hair specialist, a curly hair specialist if possible, and getting your hair colored because they know exactly what to put in it, what not to do, when they should take the color off, when they should take the enlightener off. So I just recommend just plain and safe and going to a curly hair specialist because curly hair specialists, I know at least in my salon, we're not going to do what's not best for your hair.
Exactly.
So if you come in here talking about you want platinum blonde and you a natural too, it's not going to happen. And we're not going to do that today because you're going to be leaving out looking like a wet dog. Like, so we're not going to do it.
But we just checked on the time. You feel me? So we could get into the first.
Yeah, I'm
Dessert.
anxious to try this dessert.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. The woman is talented, as you can see. She
Yeah,
has
definitely.
multiple.
Even talk about
We ain't
things
even been
going
talking about
on.
the
We
desserts.
haven't
We've
even
been trying to get our hair
We
together.
haven't even touched on what we're really here for.
Exactly.
As you can see, she has multiple business. So definitely follow. Where can they follow you at for your hair?
For hair, Deja Novu Hair, DEJANOVU Hair.
Okay. Now
And
jumping
that's
on
just
to
Instagram.
these lovely.
So
Yeah.
which one we gonna start off with?
I'm
first?
going for the grapes, bro.
Well, then
I was about to say we
Yeah, we
can
go
all
for
start off with the
let's go for the grapes.
grapes.
All right.
Is that one?
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
yittity.
Yes, sir.
What you say? Yittity.
I didn't know it was two of y'all.
I
Y'all
didn't
can
either.
split this.
I was about to
It's 10
say.
in each one, so.
I didn't know that there was.
Hold on, do you smell how sweet they are?
Yeah, this is actually really.
They
Should
are
I put it
good.
up to the camera close? You see that? You see that?
Hey, we got 3 hands.
What do they call? What the lady in Atlanta call them? Crack what?
Crack grapes.
Crack grapes.
So while we eating it, I guess we can just basically talk about how, you know what I'm saying, like how to like just give the people the process of making them, basically.
We're
you
making the
want to.
grapes.
Without
Yeah,
spilling your recipe.
Yeah, without spilling your recipe.
Simplest way to put it is it's like how you have candy apples, but on a grape. So if you find a candy apple mix, get you some grapes, dip them in there, crush up some Jolly Ranchers, and then dip the grape inside of the candy mix, and then dip it inside of the Jolly Ranchers.
Right.
I just had these last week, bro. It tastes like I just had.
Bro.
A lot of people think they weird looking, so they don't want to try them, but
Let 'em
I feel like the look of it makes me want to try them.
Yeah, I was about to say it's hella colorful and shit.
Bro, this is crack.
Literally.
At its
Literally.
finest.
Saint could never.
If crack was this,
Oh God.
Oh, I'm doing
No
that every
problem.
day. At least. I'm at least doing 3 a days. At least.
I know y'all can't taste it.
They are a little hard. Somebody that bought for me one time, she said she had to stop buying them because it broke her brace. Her brace is in her mouth.
Damn.
You supposed to
She
be
wasn't
staying away
supposed
from
to be
candy
eating
anyway.
candy. She not supposed to be
You're
eating
supposed to
candy.
be staying away from candy
I
No
anyway.
way. Nope. We're going to get into that. It ain't even your fault. Stop
Yeah.
being irresponsible. You know, damn well that dentist told you not to be eating no damn candy while you got
And
your
then
braces
that's why you get the taffy grapes, the chocolate covered grapes.
Exactly. Them taffy grapes, they definitely. But I'm finishing
Save these
these.
for later.
These are crack.
She got
I
some
ain't
more.
like.
I can't even tell y'all what they taste like because I promise there's so many different flavors on this grape. You have the grape. You have
And those
I
are
don't know what this
the
is on the.
so the actual candy has a flavor in it too.
Yeah. That,
The coating that's on the grape has actual flavor too, and that's sour apple.
Damn.
What I was
that's what
what-
I'm tasting. Okay.
I was like-
because
I was thinking it was the Jolly Rancher.
That's what I thought it was the Jolly Rancher, too.
I'm like, no way all these
Yeah, I
tastes
have
like this.
multiple flavors for them. I have pineapple, sour apple, cotton candy, strawberry, watermelon,
Oh, that's on. Y'all
and then
better
some
tap
other
in.
ones.
All right. So
I
for
just
the
need one
grapes,
more. I just
highly
need
encourage y'all to tap in.
Yeah.
You want to discuss what pricing may look like so someone that is inquiring about them?
For the grapes, 10 for $7. 10
10
grapes
for
for $7.
Well worth it.
Yeah.
Off top, well worth it.
All right.
And
I
black-owned
can't stop eating
businesses,
this
you
shit.
can never beat that. Get in the habit of supporting your people.
Said I was.
A lot of y'all are out here giving y'all money to the wrong people, and y'all, including me. I take accountability as well. I mean, I gotta be real. You feel me? I can never hold somebody else accountable without holding myself accountable. I'm big on that.
Yeah.
Always been big on that. So again, I'll do better with that. But I'm gonna encourage y'all too. These are amazing.
Thank you.
Definitely check them out. I'm trying to eat them slow because
Nah, they crack.
I'm gonna miss them.
They crack. bro.
I'm gonna miss them.
I
They're
just
crack.
said I wasn't gonna eat them.
Lee, how they busting, bro?
Oh my God.
How they hitting, bro? They good?
Muy bien.
These, I wish I can get into the detail, but again, we will post images. We will be posting more descriptive videos on our IG, so you can check that out there. Let's get into some of this other stuff you got up here. This
You
looks
tried it too?
amazing.
Which one you want first? The cheesecake bites or the banana pudding?
Oh, you
Cheesecake
know what?
bite.
You didn't open them. You know, might as well.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's 12 of them. I don't know how y'all want to split it.
I'll
Off-
just take
free
one
for
right
all.
now.
I guess you can put it on your. Just grab one. I guess put it on y'all lid or something. I don't know.
Wow.
You know.
This we ain't never had no feast on the show.
We didn't. You're actually.
Just dang near a mukbang.
This is a
There is.
Wow.
Appreciate it.
Cause you tossed me one, sir.
I got you.
Now I had to have something like this before,
Whoa.
and when I did, it kind of made me change my perception on desserts because I really wasn't a fan of it. Just because, like,
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes desserts be a little too damn sweet,
Yeah.
and I don't even like sweet stuff. Like even when I eat candy, most of my candy that I eat is sour. I'm always a
Yeah.
fan of sour candy, but these,
I see that shit.
I guess it's interesting to see what you can do with fruit
Yeah.
because
Smokes,
a lot of
stuff you can
people
do.
just look at fruit as like healthy.
Yeah.
But it is. I mean, damn.
I can't wait to eat this shit. This look like the little thing off the ice cream truck.
It is. That's
Straight
what.
off,
That's what it is.
It's straight off.
But everybody makes it differently.
I got you. So like, you want to just get into this dessert too? How you basically make it?
So originally when I started Sweet Compulsion, I just had the Compulsion grapes, candy grapes, and then I brought those along because everybody on Twitter was telling me to do them. So I started doing cheesecake bites, but it didn't have the chocolate around it. And then chocolate cheesecake bites came into the equation. That's when I started doing those, and those sell more than a regular one. So
Man, they better. How much can you get them for?
Damn, nigga, you.
let me look at my
Damn,
prices.
bro. I was trying to save it,
That's what
so
I
we
thought.
all can be on the same time.
So
Buddy over here, he didn't waste no time over here. Just snagged it,
those
bro.
are I brought a dozen in, so a dozen of those is $30, half a dozen is $20.
Man, they are worth it, man. Especially on Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh,
These are getting bugged.
you know what's fried though? I hate cheesecake. But
Me
these-
too.
I hate cheesecake, bro.
Me too.
I would never pick up cheesecake anything. I don't like
Cheesecake
pie.
make me
none of
gag,
that.
bro.
But this, on the other hand,
This nigga Mo ain't waste no fucking time.
At
bro.
all, bro.
We was supposed to eat at the same fucking
Was
time,
we?
dude.
Was we?
You selfish.
Fuck selfish. It's 12 in there. And she's blessing us on a Sunday.
I'm not gonna lie.
And we was just talking about that before the episode, how Sunday is just a good day. Everybody getting blessed with the food. Everybody looking good today.
I don't even.
It's just a good fucking day, man. I'm about
Sunday
to
is a good day.
Grapes, though.
I mean, I got some shit to brag on today.
You feel me? Like,
I got some shit to brag on, like, nigga. Y'all ain't got these.
yeah.
Y'all ain't have these.
And I wish I can do them more throughout the week, but I mean, hair is my main priority because I got to pay that loan off, so that's what I'm gonna focus on. But right now it's only on Mondays, sadly, or unless I get a day off during the week, then I do them. But
Okay, so I do know we do have some things coming up, and I would definitely like for these to be there.
Oh, definitely.
Will be,
Oh, we gonna tap in.
we're gonna tap in. We're not
if
gonna
it's
get
special
into detail
orders,
on
like
the
I'll
show.
fit it in, like before I go
Well,
to
we
work or
definitely-
something.
We're
But
definitely
like,
gonna need you to cater some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, we got something coming, and we
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to tap in with you.
tap in with you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on game. If y'all put the grapes in the freezer, and when they cold, freezer or the refrigerator, it's up to you. But if you put these in the and like if you eat them cold, bro.
I like them better frozen. Me
Yeah, when
personally.
they cold, bro.
I'm already-
All right, so I'm gonna
already
save the
eat
rest
frozen
then.
grapes.
I'm gonna save the rest and
It's
try.
a whole different. It's a whole different ball game, bro. Like
Well, she said she opened on Monday.
Monday. Tomorrow's Monday.
Tomorrow. Can't. I got a photo shoot with Lil Baby OG or EXO Knox Arts or something like that. Forget what her name is, but yeah. Hair wise, gotta balance both of them.
That's what's up.
Hey,
Shit,
yeah.
you working,
Respect the
boy.
hustle.
Yeah.
You working. You got
Respect
an
the
interview
hustle.
today, then you got a photo shoot tomorrow. You going crazy.
I don't know. Trying.
Going crazy. But shit, how much time we got right now? What? We got it's right there. 18
Oh,
minutes.
we got plenty of
We
time.
got plenty of time.
We definitely have time. So, what would you say will be where do you feel like your most of your crowd comes from in terms of like your most customers? What age range do they range from?
I definitely would say 18 to 24.
24. That's where. Is that because that's what you're exposed to, or?
Yeah, I would say probably because of Instagram mostly.
So what would you do? Like because I know that there are some people older, of course, that would definitely want to tap in. How could we push you more into their crowd as well? You feel me? So that you're just tapping into more than just one crowd, and
I would
ultimately
say
expanding your
probably
business.
Facebook. If I did more posting on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Have you thought about potentially just dropping maybe some gifts, some of these desserts off at different stores and stuff like that?
I thought about
Just to give
I
them
had
a
thought
little-
about doing it for the nurses, like going to different hospitals and dropping them off for the nurses to show my appreciation. But I figured they probably won't be taking anything because of Corona. So, but I don't know. I've been trying to think of other ways, but
Yeah,
it'll come to me
I
one
would
day.
say I would definitely tap in because there are some there are some businesses down here. I would say that
I've tried
right
reaching
around
out to
here-
businesses, but since I'm home based, they don't want to because they just don't know how.
Oh, and then
Cleanly
it
and
is
stuff like
it is a
that.
funny thing with COVID
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, so I do say that.
And
Has that
beyond
impacted
that.
sales?
Yeah, it definitely did because I had took a very, very long break. I had completely stopped doing it. But then when we were stuck at home and I couldn't go to work, at first I was just chilling at home, like I'm great, like this is a nice little break.
Yeah.
But everybody was like, no, we want the sweets, we want the sweets. So I started doing it back up, and everybody was at home bored, so they were buying them.
So do you deliver them or do people pick them up?
No, I do not deliver, just because it's just me doing
Yeah.
the sweets,
And
and
it is time consuming.
I have people that want to pick up at a certain time, and just going an extra mile to deliver them, it's just a tricky situation. Maybe I'll hire somebody to do it one day. I just, my mom's stay-at-home mom, so I don't want to bother her to go do deliveries. My stepdad, he works a lot. I don't want to bother him to do deliveries, and so.
Very much so. Have you thought about doing like pop-ups and things like that? Because there do be a lot of events going on in the city where I feel like your business would boom.
I would love to do it. I just like don't ever hear of it, or if I do hear it of, it's already happened. So
Yeah,
like I don't know how to.
Too late.
Yeah.
So I guess another thing that we should probably do is figure out how we can get you more tapped into what's coming up.
Yeah.
Opportunities in terms of how you can promote your brand more, not
Yeah.
just Sweet Compulsions, but also your
Hair-wise,
page
yeah.
as well. What do I know that is coming up? What do I know that's coming up besides what we have talked about in terms of our thing?
What is coming up?
Nothing to my knowledge.
I do know. I
It's
mean,
something, but I don't want to just make it up right now. I can't
Yeah.
think of it.
I'm not gonna make no shit up.
I
so I'm gonna say
definitely
nothing.
don't want to make anything up. But what I can do is though, because I can use the advantage of school down there. I can definitely promote you heavy
Thanks,
down there. And in terms with organizations down there that be needing, they're heavy on supporting black-owned organizations right now,
Thank you.
especially during the time and everything going on. Definitely something I would be pushing down there because I don't see desserts down there. I see a lot
Yeah.
of people cooking, but a lot of
Yeah.
people don't tap into desserts. Again, these are fire.
Thank you,
So-
thank you, thank you.
So like these are just three of your desserts. So like, can you explain to the people like what other desserts you have besides just the candy grapes, the strawberries, and the banana pudding?
I have a lot. I feel like I have a lot. Let me look on my Instagram page.
Oh, yeah, she
Bro, what's your
gonna play
favorite?
you.
My
The
favorite.
grapes, the strawberries.
No, yeah, my favorite is strawberry.
Might as well take another one of them.
So I do regular chocolate covered grapes with like different toppings. The strawberry crunch, of course. Cotton candy, Kit Kat, Oreo. Yeah.
Tap into it.
Do you make birthday cakes? Birthday cupcakes?
I don't. I'm not the best with. I do make a cake. It's strawberry cake, cheesecake, strawberry cake with the crunch topping around it. That's the closest thing I've gotten to cake. It's hard to decorate the outside of the cake. It's easy to make a good cake, but decorating the outside is very, very hard. And
I feel like details really matter.
yeah,
on a cake.
and I am a detail person. Like I like to make sure like I have a good presentation. So if my cake isn't a good presentation, I'm gonna be upset with myself and it's gonna irritate me. So yeah, I
So
haven't got to cakes.
How exactly did you get into making desserts?
I always made desserts with my grandmother growing up. When I was over there, we would make brownies, cakes. Just cooking with her a lot, cooking breakfast every time I was over there with her, and that just kind of opened me up to baking, I guess, making sweets. And then, like I said, I've been making this since I was like 10. Every family event, they want me to make banana pudding. And then when I was in school, I needed to make money, so I started doing the cracked grapes, and then I started doing the cheesecake bites, and then it was really just that. And then over quarantine, stuck at home, constantly on Pinterest, constantly, on Instagram, seeing like different stuff that was coming out. So I just started doing it, and I had nothing but time. I even learned how to make a handmade New York cheesecake, which was
Cheesecake,
trial and error.
That's my favorite cake of all time.
I definitely
Yeah, I like
don't-
cheesecake over regular cake, me personally. I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'll
cheesecake.
fucking
I don't know what it is,
Y'all
bro.
weird.
It's the texture.
Because it's
the
it does
It's
texture.
not-
have
I don't know.
it has cream cheese and sour cream in it, so that's probably why you don't like it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I can eat those products separately. Like I'm
Yeah.
cool with eating cream cheese separately on a bagel, sour
I
cream,
like sour cream on my
some tacos. I do mess with that.
Yeah.
But so you do have a business. There are some struggles that, of course, everybody who owns a business have. What are some things that you feel like you struggle with in terms of promoting your business, not just your business, but how bring your idea to life? What are some struggles within that?
I don't really say I struggle promoting wise because I took a class with this girl named T. Simone. So she basically goes on your Instagram and shows you like what you could do more and like how many times you should be posting, what hashtags you should be using. So I definitely took that advantage and did that with her. So she taught me a lot about posting on Instagram wise, and I kind of just followed that over to Sweet Compulsion. So promoting wise, I don't really have a lot of issues with that. I just, whenever somebody picks up an order, I tell them to definitely post it for me because this generation is definitely
Heavy on it.
Instagram, Twitter.
Heavy.
So if they post it for me, that just helps me get out even more. And when they do post, I get about 20 followers a day. So
All right, that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
posting definitely helps out a lot.
Speaking of posting, we got to get right into one of our very special sponsors.
I didn't know how loud it was gonna be, so that's the only reason why I didn't do it.
Yeah, you
But-
know my ass gonna jump.
We're gonna give Lauren her flowers, the
Oh
boss.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love Lauren.
Such a pure individual.
She really is.
She was really the reason that we got you like
Yeah.
here on this interview.
I was watching her, and then she mentioned me. I was like, what? I love Lauren, though. She was like the very first person who actually gave me a chance. There's a quote that I live by. Only thing that separates women of color from other women is an opportunity, and that's very, very true. Like, women of color won't make it unless we get an opportunity. Of course, you have to make your way to get that opportunity, but we won't make it unless we do. And I'm just very grateful that she did give me that opportunity and help me get my name out.
Yeah, so thank you, Lauren.
Yeah,
Make
I
sure
love
y'all
Lauren.
continue to shop at Hustle House. Hustle House LLC. Follow her
Yes.
on Instagram, on Twitter, Hustle House LLC. Keep shopping there at the freaking playground. You can make whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can make whatever you want. T-shirts,
I got me some sweatpants,
Sweatpants.
T-shirt, and I got my mom and my sister some
How y'all doing?
T-shirts.
stack
No?
pants,
Okay.
you name it.
Cool.
And she got some more stuff on the way coming up. I ain't gonna tell you too much.
I know. I'm
we,
excited to see
we
what it
in.
is.
You know, we locked in. So
Nah,
Yeah,
for
I was
real.
gonna say, we already-
We definitely got
We
some.
know a little something. She got some stuff on the way for y'all, but keep using sessions.
You good? You good?
Keep
Slow
using
down, brother.
promo code. Man, this sweet boy, I got a sugar rush. Keep using promo code Sessions15. You get 15% off of all products. You can use it as many times as you want. Just keep using it and keep shopping. Yeah.
Shout out the
And-
boss, man.
Definitely
Yeah.
shout out the boss,
Big
man.
shout out.
Definitely a
I don't.
great
It don't
person.
really get
A
no
very
better
pure
than
person.
custom pieces.
Yeah.
You got some custom pieces, you win it. I'm talking about some stuff where people could be like, "Where you get that from?"
Shit, I made it.
Yeah, I got this one, but I ain't get that one. That's a piece. It's a flex with some custom pieces. So
Yeah.
definitely tap into the playground. It's definitely a place where you can tap into your own types of creativity in terms of how you want to style yourself or brand yourself. So yeah,
Keep tapping in. Shout out Lauren the boss, man. for
always
real.
shout out Lauren. We gonna
Yeah. Banana pudding, man. I keep eyeing it. I don't even like bananas. For
Hey,
real,
why?
but this
Hey,
looks amazing.
this how we gonna do it. What?
Randy, I'm one
Y'all
hand
good
with
at
it,
catching. I
you
would
feel me?
definitely knock
You
out
feel me?
that.
I'm one hand with it.
You eat?
You
No.
remember
Mm-mm.
okay.
I eat it enough.
Here you go.
I actually can't eat bananas like that.
See, that's me neither, but this looks.
No, like I got an oral allergy. I can't eat them.
You want to know what's fried? I have
to eat around it.
never ate banana pudding. I see it around at the family functions. I've seen it everywhere. Cause it's never been something that I just been like I said, I ain't no dessert type.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's something I overlook.
That's what I look
This really
forward
gonna be
to,
my
is the
first time
desserts.
trying it. So
Uh-oh. Skrilla, first time with
this is
The
the...
definitely
cookies
gonna
might be
my
a little
first.
bit hard. I like my banana pudding cookies to be soft, but
like
I was rushing, so.
Is that them wafers?
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah,
like
them cookies bang.
they do.
Buzz.
One time in elementary, we got donated. We got sponsored by them, and so they had shipped probably like 300 boxes of cookies to each
Dang.
classroom, and so like every day, like we would have cookies to eat all day, every day in class for like the whole school year.
All right, that's
It was
Y'all ain't
insane.
get tired of them?
I mean, hell no, because you
Yeah,
know
like-
snack time is.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is,
Snack
but,
is a snack.
and especially at school, like, if you just see vanilla wafers and you just in class, like, I eat them bitches just
Yeah.
all day. Just
Like if I was to look in a vending machine and I seen what they have now, Michelle Obama, I would never forgive you for this. I'm telling you that.
No,
now.
for
I would
real.
never forgive you for
guys
that.
eating that weak ass
I
healthy
love
shit.
you.
That was like
I
7th
love you so
grade
much. I
for me.
promise, and I respect you. I respect you as a woman, as a person. But that move with the vending machine was foul, and you know
I see
it.
her logic
And you know
behind it, though.
And you know it.
Dog.
I
Hey,
do
that was
too.
foul as
You
fuck.
talking about vending machines? We had vendors come in every day. So Mondays, I think it was Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Tuesdays was Hungry Howie's. Wednesdays we didn't get nothing. Thursdays was Subway, and Fridays was Panda Express. My whole freshman year.
Yeah. We had
Michelle
Krispy
Obama
Kreme.
changed that shit, bro. It was over with. I was so sick.
Krispy
She
Kreme.
did
We
some
still
bad
only thing
shit.
that they still had was Krispy
That shit
Kreme.
bussin'.
I use a fork. See, that's how you know I don't know what I'm doing. You're supposed to use a spoon.
That's what,
Same, either or,
it's
either or.
busting though.
It's a sensation.
All right.
I love, like, I'm a dessert type of guy, so I love banana pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Everything up here.
It
Why
was
you
a
didn't do
fly.
that? I
It's a
did.
lie.
What is in banana?
No, it
pudding?
wasn't. I thought I
She
smacked.
just said
What is in banana pudding?
It's
I thought I smacked.
pudding, cookies, and bananas.
Okay.
And then I
Uh-oh.
kind of spice up.
We ain't gonna. We ain't. Don't eat. We gotta wait till Skrilla take his first bite.
man.
Don't take another one.
I'll make sure I
Don't
get
eat. He
everything
ate
on
like
there.
3.
No, I was about. No, I didn't mean that.
Let's
That's why I
see,
said don't
let's
take another bite.
I don't like the whipped cream part, but people like whipped cream.
Nigga hungry as hell.
Banana pudding's not for everybody.
What's wrong?
I'm just trying to catch up. I'm just trying to catch up with all the flavors. That's what I'm trying to do. And the textures is what throw me off because I wouldn't expected it to be that texture, but the flavor
What
most
texture?
definitely.
What's the texture?
So there's three actually.
Yeah.
Different types of texture.
Yeah,
You have the crumbs, and then you have the whip. This is whipped cream.
Yeah.
Whipped cream, and then pudding.
Yeah.
But
You didn't get
the cookie,
Yeah,
I
you
missed
gotta-
out.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay,
get
let me-
deep in there a little bit. That's gonna add something to you.
That shit.
Oh, it's
But-
bananas in there.
Yeah.
Niggas,
It's banana pudding. I said bananas is in it.
Okay,
Bananas
okay.
cookie.
Let me see.
Obviously, he ain't get all the textures that he thought.
This shit
There you
definitely.
go. That's the real bite.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I may have to really tap into this. I do like this.
Every time I hear Tapped In, I think it's Saweetie now. That song she came out with.
That is a fine woman.
Beautiful woman.
That
She
is
really
a fine
is.
woman, bro.
Beautiful woman.
Her personality too.
Yeah, she does have a good
Crack me up.
personality.
She did a switch for a Birkin.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get her a Birkin.
Do you have any
If
new?
I get some money, I'll get her a burger.
You feel me?
A Birkin like $12K.
Oh, and they don't go down though.
They don't. They only go up.
They don't go down. So hey, it's a good investment. Buy her house, you buy her Birkin.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I ain't buying nobody a Birkin unless I can buy two of them.
But Jay-Z said if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it once.
Yep. That's the only reason I can buy shoes because I know I can buy it twice.
Mr. Finish Line, I bet.
So do you
I
have
bet.
anything that is on your bucket list in terms of things that you look forward to making, things that you want to try?
Since it's summer, I want to make some ice cream cake jars. I've been asking like people that follow me what they want to see more, but
Oh.
they haven't been saying.
Ice cream cake jars.
Yeah.
Yes, tap into those.
I'm
Ice
not
cream
a fan
cake
of like
is a,
icing, so I haven't made cake jars because I just don't like the whole thick layer of icing. I don't like that. But cake and ice cream in a jar sounds good to me, so I
Dump
might do
cake.
that one.
Could you please make a dump cake?
A dump cake?
Yes.
What's that? The chocolate thing?
No, it's like it's damn near like it's a cobbler pretty much, but it's really it's like a cake mix. I think it's like a cake. I forgot how my.
I've seen it before.
I forgot how it's made. I think it's like a cake batter, but it's a cobbler pretty much. Put peaches usually, cake batter over top. You just you basically halfway cook it in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
So
And it's good as hell.
you put the ice cream on it?
Of course. Of course. Just crumbles all together. It's
Yeah,
nice.
it do look good.
Yeah,
This shit
yeah,
busting. Oh, I'm full. I want to take a nap.
yeah.
I'm shitty. I ate all my grapes.
I
You
know,
did smash
started
them.
killing mine.
I just ate one.
Dang, you had some his
I
too.
just had one. So technically, I had like 11 grapes. That's it.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
Yeah, I had 11 grapes, 2 strawberries, and like 6 bites of banana pudding. So I'm
That's the
straight.
most you ate in 3 years.
That's what it feel like though. I was starving, bro.
That's how
I'm glad she,
skinny you
bro. When I knew we had her coming in, bro, I was like, and I'm fucking hungry. I'm so glad she bringing these desserts.
This
in,
is a
bro.
terrible breakfast.
And I ate nothing all day.
This is a terrible breakfast. Great desserts. Terrible breakfast. I did not
I
like that
agree.
joke. It
I
is.
agree.
It is what? 1 o'clock?
It's 1:30. It's about to hit 1:30. How much time we got, Watt?
We have 2 minutes.
You said it's shadow clock.
Shadow clock. Shadow
What
clock?
is
Well,
that?
why not? Why not? Jamor. Shadow clock.
Shadow clock.
That hen dog. That dog water.
And dog, always my friend dog.
But we already gave out your. Well, could you give out your socials one more time? just
Okay.
before, we
Sweet
close out?
Compulsion is SWEET __ Compulsion COMPULSION. And then hair, Deja Novu hair, DEJANOVU hair.
And then one last question, because again, one thing people like, they like people who have something different to offer. What would you say is something that's different about your brand in terms of Sweet Compulsions and you as a natural hairstylist that separates you from other artists in indie?
I don't have enough time to answer that one. That sets me apart, I don't know. Understanding, I guess I would say.
That's a gift.
Presentation, like I will not stop till it looks how I want it to look. constantly thinking of something new to do because I'm an Aries, so I get tired of things really, really fast, and I
Okay.
want to figure out how to do something new.
So you're constantly, it's always something new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
That's
man.
what's up, man.
We have Deja in here, man. We want to thank you so much for coming in.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for bringing me on.
No, thank
I
you.
honestly
You
didn't
deserve it.
expect it, but I was like, why not give it a try?
You didn't expect
Nah,
it.
No.
Our goal, which we tell people all the time, is to push people in terms of, because there are a lot of people I feel like that have great things going on in the city
Exactly.
that just don't have either the platform,
Right.
that just need that shot, that chance. And any
Opportunity.
exposure is always good exposure because
Yeah.
ain't no telling who's watching. You
Yeah.
feel me? And who knows? It might land you an opportunity in the shop or something like that, but
Right.
it's definitely something that we try to do, promote other businesses in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Great time.
So
Great
shout out
time.
to Deja and Sweet Compulsion.
Shout out to
Shout out
Compulsion.
to y'all.
Was fucking.
She delivers with her name. Those grapes will be addicting. I will be
Yeah,
probably placing
yeah.
the order. Ain't no probably, I know I will.
Yeah, sometime real soon.
need
Soon,
Real
soon.
soon.
I'm gonna try one.
Which
more.
one is the higher one? That's like above the 7 for 10.
I'm gonna just go for 20 of them. I don't even.
I mean, I just do it by 10.
Yeah, she
Cause
just
I was
did
about to
10,
say,
so- Hey,
cause when my girl got the one with the heart box.
Yeah, I think she did 20. At first, she was trying to do 10, but I'm like, it's not gonna look right if you just do 10. So 20.
So I need that. I need that 20. I need that 20 ball.
We gonna make sure we do that. And if y'all need y'all curly hair done, make sure
Yes,
y'all hit
definitely
her up.
visit me.
Curly hair.
Definitely. She
You
gonna
can
do
book
that.
with me at curlycoils.com.
Y'all hear that?
You
Y'all
it.
heard it
Curly.
here first.
One more time.
curlycoils.com, not with a C, with a K.
Bet.
Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at mo.gotti.
Giving them my Twitter no more.
Yeah, no, Twitter, no, that's my personal space.
Damn, bro.
You're asking for too much.
You gonna
I
get
still ain't
pregnant
giving my
all that
Twitter
dick
ever since I stepped on
said
it.
what?
riding. You get pregnant all that dick riding.
What's popping? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all want to try some of these desserts? You want to try some of these up here, in here, ma'am? You want to try some of these desserts?
Hell nah.
Mm.
No.
God bless. Well, where can we find you on social media?
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's
You
my
already know
turn.
me.
But all social media platforms at Nas the Great 1K.
Okay. One more time, cause just so we don't want nobody to miss it. One more time.
Instagram, Deja Novu Hair, DEJANOVU Hair. And then for the Sweet Compulsion, SWEET __ COMPULSION
Yep.
on Instagram.
And you can always check me out on IG and IG only at j.skrilla. DJ J Skrilla is signing off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
feel me?
man. This is Sessions ENT, man.
And we out.
I'm about to lean with it. Nah, if I had to put out, throw this.
Is it not recording?
Hold up.
Is it recording? Oh.
That's how I was eating these motherfucking desserts. But for real though, we definitely out.
We out.
Yes.